G'day, this video profiles the top crossing track which runs between the Top Crossing Hut campground to the Buckland Spur Track, which is located at the southern end of Lake William Hovell. Here we are driving past the hut on the way out. I believe this hut was built around 1957. This campground's an awesome place, fantastic place to come and camp on the King River. The track itself traverses the side of the hill for most of the way, so it's a pretty cool track to drive, very easy. There are only 3 obstacles to be aware of along this track, and that is the 3 river crossings of the King River. Generally these crossings are quite safe and easy to cross, so when the water levels are low, most 4-wheel drives are going to be able to safely access this location. Here's the first crossing. This is the most upstream one. It's shallow, it's quite wide. Even when the river's up a bit, this is reasonably easy to get across. As you can see, the river is a pristine waterway, awesome place to come and have a swim during summer. Here's the second crossing. So this one's a little bit deeper than the upper one, but it's not too bad. Because the river is broad at these crossings, the water doesn't get particularly deep even when it's up. This one's a little bit more rocky, so the car bounces around a little bit more. So those 2 crossings, I think the water level's very rarely above wheel height. So here's the lowermost crossing. There are actually 2 crossings down at the very bottom end. This, I believe, is the lower one. I just don't quite remember which one was which. The river itself was very, very low, and these crossings were shallow. Now you can see there that the water is almost up to the top of the bull bar, so there is some depth in these crossings. Here's the alternative river crossing, just upstream of the lowermost one. It can be rather deep. We've been through here when the river's been in a decent flow, and we've had the water over the bonnet of our 80 series. This is a crossing that I wouldn't attempt unless you're particularly confident of going through deep water, if there's a good flow. So you just need to be careful. This is probably a place, if you're not super confident about water crossings, to come in during summer when the river is typically much lower. To the west of the river crossings, there's this awesome campsite along the King River. Definitely worth a look if you're after a cool campsite to stay at for a night or 2. From here, the track just follows the King River along the valley and down to the Buckland Spur Track. And here we are, almost at the junction of the Buckland Spur Track. And I thought I'd throw a picture of my little mate Ernie, who's my nephew, and this was his first camping trip in the Victorian High Country.